Hello, what's good? What's going on, everybody? This is your boy here, left at the guru, the FX guru, the technical veteran. I'm joking, guys. Welcome to the FX channel. Yeah, it's good to have you guys here. Yeah, so in today's video, I just want to go through, I just want to take you guys through one of my accounts, that I blew, this is broker. Which broker? Veracity, yeah, Veracity Markets. So I blew this account in February. Yeah, I blew this account in February. As you can see, I deposited like 650, right? 650 rands. So I'm just gonna take you guys through, the whole trading history and the reason behind why I took this trades and what was going on in my mind and stuff, right? So personally, I've been a trader for like 3 years now, and it actually took me about two years, yeah, about 2 years, and yeah, about 2 years to actually get things right and make money consistently, right? So like throughout my 2 years as a trader, I made a lot of mistakes, man. I made a lot of terrible mistakes and poor decisions, simply because like I didn't have a mentor, I didn't have a mentor. Um, so that's the tricky part about trading, if you don't have a mentor, then you're bound to make mistakes, and making mistakes is not necessarily a bad thing, because mistakes, can be a stepping stone, you learn from them and you keep it moving, So the funny part about, blowing accounts, for this long is that you keep repeating, the same things, the same mistakes over and over again, and nothing will change unless you try to find a solution and, move forward, right? So these mistakes might be common, I think it's one of the reasons why a lot of people are not really succeeding in trading, So I hope you guys can learn a thing or two from this video, and yeah, man. So yeah, on this account, as you can see, I deposited around 650 rands, and yeah, man, I started trading, and here's the thing about being a trader, you've got goals, right? You've got objectives that you set for yourself, right? And sometimes these goals can be a bit too unrealistic, and you end up putting yourself under a lot of pressure, So, and another bad thing about blowing a lot of accounts is that it gets too addictive. A lot of people have made it a habit that blowing accounts is part of the game. I myself have made like that was something that I believed in. And I only realized at a later stage. I mean that it's not really like a great thing. It's blowing accounts is not part of the game. Losing is part of the game. Losing a trade is part of the game. You cannot avoid a loss in forex trading, but then you can avoid blowing your account, right? So blowing account is not part of the game, guys. It's absolutely not part of the game. One thing that we should actually learn is that preserving your capital, is the key to successful trading. Not blowing accounts, right? So let's get rid of that mentality that blowing accounts is part of the game. It's absolutely not part of the game, right? So yeah, let me just take you through my trading history, and I'll tell you the reasons why I took this trade, and I'll tell you some of the mistakes that I made, right? So as you can see, I deposit like 650 rands. I was very excited, and I started trading. So yeah, as you can see, I took some Nasdaq trades here, Nasdaq trades, and I made like uh, is there a reasonable profits there? 126 rand, 77, 56. So now throughout this, let's say this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's look at these 4 trades, right? I made like 300 rands on this on these 4 trades, right? And when we add the 400 rand, I mean the 300 rands to the 650, it's about 950, right? So like in percentages, that will be like 40%, more like 46%, somewhere around there, right? So now 46% in a day, like that's a substantial percentage, right? It's good enough for you to close the day with positive results and walk away from the market, right? Like it's good enough for you to walk away from the market and come back the following day. But in this case, for me, like I think I became too greedy. This trades actually gave me confidence that you know what, I'm good, I'm flowing. And I didn't walk away from the market. I decided to continue trading. And I took gold. I took a trade on gold, right? I took this trades on gold. Uh, Gold is also a very volatile, instrument. I took micro trades on gold. As you can see, stop loss was triggered, and I made some losses here. You see, and this 3 trades would amount to like 200 rands. I lost 200 rands, right? So mind you, I made 300 on Nasdaq, right? Now I lost 200 rands on gold, right? So at this point, the emotions, start kicking in. The fact that you just lost 200 rands, in a matter of like 2 hours, and now you start having regrets that you know what, I actually could have just walked away with the 200 rands and came back to the market the following day, right? So now at this point, I'm frustrated, like, nah, man, I just lost 200 rands. Like, that's a lot of money. And this is what happened next. I couldn't handle the loss, right? I then tried to revenge the market. Now, that's the biggest mistake you can ever make, guys. Avoid avenging the market at all cost. Do not try to avenge the market, to revenge the market, right? Do not attempt that, right? If you've experienced a loss on a trade, accept the loss, move on. You can either close the day with a loss or come back and come back the following day. Do not ever try to revenge the market, right? So now I took a trade again on ZAR, right? At this point, I was actually frustrated. I wanted to recover back the 200 rands that I've lost. So now look what happened. I took about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I took 5 trades here on USD ZAR. So now mind you, USD ZAR is a very volatile pair, right? So now this is what happened. Look at the trades. It's about 70 rands each. So here, how much did I lost a lot of money here. I think I lost about, it was about, 3 to 400 rands here, right? Now at this point, I'm now boiling. Like, what is happening, right? What is happening? Now I've lost my trading capital, right? I've lost a portion of my own funds, right? Not the profits that I've made. I've lost a portion of my capital, the capital that I've deposited into the market, right? So now at this point, I am failing to accept the loss. And now look what happened. I tried again to revenge the market on USD ZAR. I took again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5 trades again. And you can see that on this previous trade, on this previous USD ZAR trade, I took a buy and the buy didn't work out. And then I came back and I took some sells and the sells didn't work again. Right? I tried to revenge the market and I lost a lot of money again I was now left with about, I think it was 150 rands, and that's when I decided to take um, euro odd, right, and euro against the Australian dollar, and again I took losses, right. So you just blow your account due to stupid mistakes, and I failed to contain my emotions here. And I tried revenge in the market. I didn't use any risk management. I didn't plan the trades. I just took random trades because this currency pairs here were actually volatile. So I thought if I could just take a few trades, I might recover the profits that I've lost. And unfortunately it didn't work out as I had hoped, right? So yeah, the main point in this video, the main thing that I would like to actually put out there is that, guys, please set realistic goals, right? If you set a target, maybe set a goal or a target to make maybe 300 rands a day, and you happen to make that 300 rands within the first 2 hours, when the market opens, right? Just call it a day, man. Move on. You come back the following day. Do not try to continue trading because you will lose the money, right? Chances are you will lose the money, right? Come back the following day, right? And point number two, if you've experienced a loss, right, do not try to revenge the market, right? Do not at any point try to revenge the market because it will end in tears. Trust me, it's gonna end in tears, right? And that third point is that do not just take any random trades, right? So as you can see here, I was trading volatile instrument. Nasdaq is very volatile, gold is very volatile, um, USD is very volatile, right? So now a lot of traders, have that tendency that if I could enter uh, a trade on a volatile currency pair, right, it won't actually take me long to make a lot of profit, right? Now, this is what happens. You disregard the fact that you can actually experience a loss on that particular trade. You only focused on the returns, and most of the time it won't work out well for you, right? So avoid taking random trades, right? Plan your trades, and yeah, always use a stop loss, man. So as you can see, the only time I used a stop loss was on this gold trade, right? So yeah, pretty much this has been going on for a very long time. Like this is something that I've struggled with for a very long time, like throughout my 2 years of trying to become a consistent trader. So yeah, this is what we refer to as a cycle of doom. It's not that you don't know how to trade, or maybe your trading strategy is whack. No, that's besides the point. The problem is with you here. So now if you can like try by all means to avoid these mistakes, trust me, believe me, your trading performance will escalate, man. Your trading performance will be good, man. So yeah, I hope you guys learn a thing or two. I don't know what I'm leaving behind because I didn't actually prepare this video. I just started recording it. Yeah, I didn't really prepare this video, but yeah, I hope I'm not leaving anything else. If there's anything that I've left out behind, then I'll write it down in the comment section. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.